How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Your Monster. Guys, let me just start off this video with yes, I've been sick. This is a blister because I kept licking my lips because of runny noses and shit like that. It looks like I got punched in the mouth, but trust me, it's so much lamer than that. But gotta deal with it, still gotta shoot the videos. It's getting better, believe it or not. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now let's get into this review. First, I want to tell a story about the day I went and saw this. I saw 3 movies the day I went and saw this. I saw Conclave, which review will be up at some point. Venom Last Stand. Now, my Venom Last Stand video is out. You can go check that out. There will be something somewhere, or definitely at the end of the video, there will be a link to it. I'm upset, and I think I'm getting more upset as I go along in this journey of being a reviewer / critic / online persona. And there's movies like this that don't ever get talked about. But then there's movies like Venom, who Sony has just been feeding us half-hearted bullshit movies for years now, and they'll always capture the eye because people love a train wreck, but ultimately other reviewers won't talk about a movie like this. I have to say that this is one of my favorite movies of 2024. I am not a huge fan of Melissa Barrera, but a role like this is definitely bringing me closer to really liking her. She's amazing in this, and she carries a lot of an emotional weight to this. Just a little bit of background, and I'm not going to spoil everything. So she gets cancer, but prior to her getting cancer, she's helped her boyfriend write this play. And she ends up getting cancer, and he ends up in the middle of her getting cancer, just ends up breaking up with her. He personally can't deal with it, but she was there for him. She has this friend who is very much a fair weather friend. She's one of those friends that's like, oh, I'm here for you, babe. I'm here for you, babe. I got a thing. I gotta go, and then don't call for 3 days. But then when they're with you, they're like, there, right? So she goes through all this. She ends up remembering that she had a monster in her closet, played by Tommy Dewey, and she ends up because she was living with her boyfriend, she ends up moving back into her mom's house. Her mom's rich, and she's off in fucking some foreign country doing rich single mom stuff, I think. She ends up moving back into the mom's house, and the monster's after he reveals himself, he's like, you know what? I like living alone. So you're gonna need to leave. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks, and you're gonna need to leave. And she's like, no, this is my mom's house. I'm not going nowhere. You can go. She's like, I'm not going nowhere. So for the first week, he makes her life miserable, and then they kind of have moments and start learning about each other and stuff like that. She learns more about her past, that she doesn't remember that he's always been there. She was doing 8 minutes, 7 minutes in heaven, where you get in the closet and you're supposed to make out with the boy or the girl or the threesome, whatever happened to you, or tickle a pickle or something like that. And this little kid ends up calling her something pretty harsh for a little kid, and she ends up smacking him, but the monster ends up smacking him and cutting his face and everything like that. So she remembers this monster, and they start having a thing, and He's very learned like her. She's a singer. She's an actress. Like the whole 9 yards. So the boyfriend starts like gathering people for the play, and she goes and tries out. That's where I'm stopping telling you any more about this movie, because there's a lot of things that happen at that point that'd be super spoilerific, and it is the crux and the heart of what this movie holds. There is a scene between Melissa Barrera and the monster, Tommy Dewey, that I was absolutely in awe of how they shot it, how they made you feel like this is a very important moment in this. And like, I don't think I've ever fell in love with a movie so much that I had no clue of what I'm going in. I don't think I've ever saw a trailer for this movie, to be quite honest, until somebody told me about it. And when I was talking with AJ about, we got the movies this weekend, I think we got 2 movies, and he's like, no, we got 3, and this was on the list. And then with the culmination of the movie and everything else and what happens at the end of this movie is so powerful and something I didn't see coming at all, which made this such a beautiful, awesome, not knowing what you're watching. It's a Beauty and the Beast story. It's a love story. It's a dark, there's some dark moments in this movie that are just really, really super awesome. And I hate that movies like Venom, when a bunch of movies come out, I hate when there's like this big, supposed to be blockbuster movie and this beautiful, beautiful indie movie that should be championed. We should be championing movies like this instead of movies like Venom, because like Venom's gonna make money. People are gonna go see that. But we should be telling our friends, yeah, you're gonna go see Venom, enjoy Venom, but go see Your Monster. Like, it's such a damn good flick. Like I said, this really turns me around on Melissa Barrera. Not turns me around, but like makes me want to champion her, like going forward and stuff like that. She is brilliant. And Tommy Dewey is absolutely brilliant in this also, for what he brings and through the monsters eyes and everything else too. It's really cool. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4.5. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 5. The design is a 4.5, which brings our total to 4.375. Guys, let me know down below, did you go see Your Monster? Are you a fan of Melissa Barrera? I'd sure love to know it. Let's have a conversation. Let's really champion this movie. Tell your friends about this movie. Get them out to the theaters. Tell them to go see it. Give us that like. Give us a subscribe. Help us grow in 2024. I appreciate you and thank you. And I will see you in my next review. Bye.